Hello. Yes, I know. I ate my own words. I said that I would do this more, but clearly that went as good as planned. But since then we've had a little bit of a rebrand. The last time you saw me, it was local paper bag. Now it's Encaged Dreamer Studio. So, and I think this is my last one just because I feel like Encaged Dreamer Studio fits so well. But today I want to talk about the characters that I've been drawing and posting about all the time, which have been my Spider-Man OCs slash original creations. We're just gonna quickly go over like highlights of their backgrounds, I guess, kind of, and like what I have in store for this story. And I will stick to this one because these two have gotten me so back into drawing. Like, I've just been doodling all the time. But we're gonna start off with um the Spider-Man one. Her name is Pearl. Pearl Wallet, Wallice. Wallach. We're gonna go with that. That's her name. I know. I was like, wait, I have not said their names at all. I've just been calling them the Spider-Man OCs. But yes, Spider-Man, I guess Spider-Woman in this case, Falling Spider, is Pearl Wallach. The other female, her name is uh, M Mary. Yeah, I think it was Mary. Um, yeah, it was Mary. Mary Wallach, because the two are married. Um, yeah, I haven't dropped that one yet. I haven't dropped that video yet, but they're married now. But just to quickly go over it, Mary is the one that made the spider that would bite Pearl, and she got bit because her class went on a field trip to a science lab where um um it's coming back. Hold on. Um, Ma Ma no, Mary would be volunteering as a student, and the spider would get out under her control, and then um, Pearl would be bit, and that's how their friendship would also start. Friendship that would turn partnership. Partnership not in business way, but in relationship. Um, but that's kind of like the quick background of these two. Um, Obviously they live together, or now I'm doing this really weirdly where this compilation of 10 minutes of my drawings is kind of just compilations of everything that I just want it to be. Like, I want them to have this cute relationship where clearly they're gonna stick together through it. Um, I'm also just getting back into the groove of drawing. Like, my art style changed completely while I was not drawing for some reason, where now I really like shading. And I also changed what art program I use. I use the Apple one now because yeah. Um, but the person that helped me come up with the names is my partner in crime, Rover. Um, this time I'm gonna put their channel in like the little description area, so if you want to check them out, you can. But yeah, they're just like, yeah, like you should make it like somewhat of a spin-off of Mary Jane. So Marie, yeah, you get the point. You get the point. Um, but I want these ones, like I want these characters to be the characters I grow with because I feel like so many artists have that like one character or like characters, one character, the plot, just something that they went with and like throughout their whole art like thing, they can look back on these characters and say, these ones are where I started. So I'm hoping this one could be mine because I mean, I feel like it's almost like you know how Ferrari said like everybody's a Ferrari fan, they just don't know it because when you think of a car, you always think the color red. I feel like that's the same for like superheroes. Like I feel like it's like every kid likes Spider-Man at some point. So just to like make my own, have people actually like it, it's nice. It's nice. Um, but I definitely saw that you guys like music in my videos. Because yeah, I use Spotify to find like any indie artist um who are copyright free because I'm not trying to get slapped by YouTube. Um But I mean, th those are the characters I've designed. I love drawing them all the time. So expect some more high quality photos, some more just like doodly ones. Um, our next era, I guess, with these two will be Pearl's era before being bit by a spider, where we break down her relationships with people and just stuff like that. And in the video behind you, you can see that like Coco, the name, Coco was my childhood dog that I wanted to make a tribute to in a way, so that was my way of doing it. It's also Pearl's childhood dog, so it's like I guess my tribute to her. But they do have a dog themselves, so I haven't quite come up with a name for that dog yet. So comments, maybe comments. Find a name for the dog. Ugh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Drawing dogs are so hard. I had not realized what a struggle that was till I was drawing the dog and I was there for a billion years. It didn't help that in the middle of it, I accidentally clicked on my brushes and I changed the brush I was using for the one that I normally use, and I had to try and find it again because I'm still brand new to using Apple brushes, I guess. And I didn't know how to refine my old brush, so that was a little scary because I was like, oh no. That's the brush I use like all the time, and now I can't re-find it. But definitely look out for these ones because I want to make a story. I don't know if it'll be animated as much, but more of I'm gonna make a lot of drawings, and then when I have 10 minutes worth of art compilations that you haven't seen before, I'll make another video talking about them and just give another chapter to their story. But our next chapter we're going on is Pearls Before the Bite. And from there, we'll be going to Marie before the bite. Or Marie before meeting Pearl, I guess. Because she didn't get bit, obviously. Um, but we'll be going to those two. Then we'll be going to their life when, like, like in every Spider-Man, it's like the two meet, or like not the two meet. There's not too many love stories in Spider-Verse. But it's like the Spider-Man's bit by the spider and then like has a little bit of a chill session where like they learn how to be Spider-Man, have this big heroic moment as the Spider person. So that's what I'm gonna try and that's what like I'm gonna do like there for a little bit, one of those 10 minutes, then we're gonna move into the next era that will be like the big travesty, right? Because like that's what always happens. It goes, okay, things are going fine, and then like they have the big villain that will change, or like they have like the death. Like Uncle Ben, Aunt, what's the aunt's normal name? Like Aunt June? I feel like I hear June. So like we'll have that era, which I'm so excited for because I have already planned for that one. I haven't as much planned for like the three that we have before that, but I have like the tragedy era ready, which is, great. So now I need to make everything else in order to get there. But definitely just look out for it. It's been a lot of fun drawing these two characters, making them, getting to know them, I guess, in a way. Getting to know their dynamic. And the dynamic will definitely be like they're both smart, they can both talk to each other. It's just like really healthy. We're not having any like horrible relationships here. Like it's going to be happy, the relationship's going to be happy and silly. Things that happen around them, not so happy, not so silly. If you're catching my drift, yeah, it's gonna be a sad era. Um, I'm also playing a lot more with poses because I got really used to drawing head shoulders, like maybe just front facing. So I've been trying to play around with like different poses. So I'm hoping by the time we can get to like the big fight era, I can be more like knowledgeable about poses and not just have like the pose that you guys have been seeing that's just like really straightforward. I'm hoping to at some point be able to make those more like fun poses, I guess. But definitely just watch out. I'll be like doing a lot of work, or not a lot of work. It's not. It's not work, it's fun. But I'll definitely be trying a lot with this, and I hope that you guys come along for the ride. I hope we get a few more people to come along. But subscribe, bye, have a nice day. Bye.